Tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Chris Sale will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Lee is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 36.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A check on first by Sale, and the runner will get back standing. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Nothing for Toronto. Kim is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Eaton leads off second with nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Chu. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. There's ball 4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now in the box, Randall Grichuk. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Grounded to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The count now at 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
0-1 count and the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Kim, a 6'3" left-hander. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone. Trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hey. 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. At the plate, Danny Jansen, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lee is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, two gone. In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Count even now at 1-1. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half. Digging in, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next it'll be Jose Peraza. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th. Still. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. To the plate now, Lee. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Randall Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And this is low, ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off-speed.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 15.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. In there, no balls and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Their count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung Ho Kang comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Lee is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1-0, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gone in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Christian Vasquez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
At the plate, Adam Eaton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Taken in by Gung. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network. Once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
That's 1-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And next, the dangerous power threat, Xander Bogaerts. from the belt. Kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Number 34.
Now to the plate, David Ortiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. It was a walk in his last trip. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Into the box now, Jung Ho Kang. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held it. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And he lays off for ball 1. And now a curveball gets low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Devers, right field, and carrying well. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Kim takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Boston leads it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
And the runner back in standing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Eaton. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The designated hitter, Adam Eaton.
Sam Gaviglio is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Jose Peraza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Here's a curveball in the dirt.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line drive base hit.
Now batting. No shortstop. Vander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. A runner on first with 2 away. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
In there, 2-1. 2-1, here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Red Sox leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lee. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Lined hard, but foul. lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Randall Grichuk comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Line toward the gap in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Diego. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Matt Barnes answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Popped him up. Peraza is there, and there are 2 men gone now. The plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here's the 2-0.
3-0.
Danny Jansen would be next. The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests.